Title: Nighttime Experiences. The Midnight Bloom, a story of chosen darkness and morning light. The rotation. Nobody could see what was happening inside Marcus. On the outside, he still made it to church most Sundays. Still smiled when people asked, "How's life?" Still posted a verse now and then. But internally, he was in a nighttime season. The kind where you pray but feel like the heavens are silent. Where the clock slows. Where the job feels stale, the marriage feels numb, and the only thing you feel anymore is tired. He had lost his business in a downturn. His wife, Shauna, barely spoke anymore. And at night, after she'd gone to bed, Marcus would sit in the living room, awake, scrolling through job boards and memories he didn't want. One night, the word fell open in his lap to this. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. It didn't make him cry. It made him wonder, could joy still find him? The night shift. The next night, Marcus sat back in the same chair. Same silence. Same situation. But a new thought broke through. God works the night shift. That phrase landed like thunder in his chest. He started whispering it like a lifeline. The same way you rotated into the darkness, you will rotate out of it again. Inspired from Nighttime Experiences 1. That night, he didn't scroll. He sat. Quiet. Present. And in that stillness, he remembered something from years ago, a dream he buried. He once wanted to start a nonprofit to help young men leaving prison re-enter the world with skills, jobs, and dignity. But life had dragged him away from it. Too risky. Too expensive. Too who do you think you are? That dream felt dead. Then, another verse rose in him. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Was it possible God hadn't forgotten? The stick that bloomed. That week, Marcus read the story of Aaron's rod. The man I have chosen, buds will grow on his rod. Numbers 17:5. An old, dry stick. Left overnight in the dark. Suddenly blossoming with fruit. He whispered, "Lord, is that what you're doing in me?" No bright lights. No angelic chorus. Just a growing sense of this matters. Of you're not done. Of don't quit now. The turn. Marcus started writing again, plans, ideas, programs for mentorship. He researched local support groups. Started calling city offices. Most didn't call back. But one did. A small community center director asked if he could come talk to the kids about making better choices. That one talk turned into a weekly class. He didn't have funding, but the center gave him a room. He didn't have a team, but God kept bringing people. What had once been a dead dream was slowly, quietly, budding in the dark. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness was over the surface, and God said, "Let there be light." Genesis 1 verses 2-3. The faith that stays. But not every door opened. Some nights, Marcus still felt like quitting. Some mornings, he still woke up heavy. But this time, he understood the season. God's darkroom is where he develops you into the image of Christ. Nighttime Experiences 1. The darkness wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Just like David, left in the fields while his brothers stood before the prophet. Just like Paul and Silas, singing praises in chains at midnight. Just like Peter, rescued in the middle of the night. And most of all, like Jesus, who descended into the silence of Saturday so resurrection could come on Sunday. Everyday truths from the dark for you. Darkness isn't proof that God left. It's often proof that He's about to speak. Your purpose may be hidden, but it's not forgotten. Just because they didn't see your potential doesn't mean God didn't plant it. Night seasons teach what daylight never could. Faith forged in silence is faith that stands in storms. Some things only grow in the dark. Like roots. Like resilience. Like vision. We live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. What will grow in your night? Today, Marcus's nonprofit runs mentorship programs in 3 cities. He still doesn't have a platform. He still battles doubt. He still sometimes sits in silence at night. But now, he knows something he didn't know before. God does His best work in the dark. So here's what Marcus would say to you. Don't curse your night. That's where the roots dig deep. Don't rush your morning. That's where the light breaks just right. And don't bury your gift. God's about to make it bloom in the dark. You may feel like a dry stick. But God's not finished with you. He's just getting started. Takeaway for you. Your night season isn't wasted, it's womb space. A setup. A proving ground for the glory that's coming. So tonight, sit with Him. Whisper the pain. Offer the plan. Be still. And expect buds to grow on the old, brittle places you thought He forgot. Because the same God who said, "Let there be light," is still speaking. And when morning comes, so will you. Penned by Gary Conan Doyle. In worship of God's wonderful glory.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you're still here, something in this story or song clicked with you. So here's a little secret. When you hit thumbs up, it tells the YouTube gremlins, hey, more of this. And if you subscribe, it's like saying, yeah, I want in. So go ahead, tap like, hit subscribe, and make sure you don't miss what's next. Because this ride, it's just getting started.